How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. I I've been doing a little thinking, and yes, I know that can be scary. I've made quite a few videos trying to help you out getting into the trucking industry, and I want to make another one. Something that I think is fairly important to you. And there is a possibility that part of what I will say in this video will conflict some of other stuff I've said in other videos. I'll explain that more in a little bit. We're creatures of habit. So I would suggest that you look at what habits you have now and see if there's any of them habits that you might need to change. I mean, watch some of the videos, learn the lifestyle, or, hear about the lifestyle, and see if there's anything you need to change. And there's definitely a few that you might want to take on. About the two most important things that I could tell you that you need to educate yourself on, start habits of, and start practicing is your way of eating and exercise. Now, these days with the internet, the technology that we have, the resources we have in the truck, they're all quite remarkable, and they've changed the trucking industry a lot. And there are those of us that have fought some of it, but not all of it. Let's talk about the food part. You need to educate yourself on what you really can have out here, and you have to stop and figure if it's going to be just carrying it like vegetables without being in any kind of refrigeration, and or possibly refrigeration. And I don't know which scenario you will find yourself in. Neither do you. So educate yourself on fruits and vegetables, what minerals, what's the better ones for you to have, and all this stuff. We don't know, you and I, if you're going to have a truck with a microwave or not. I do know from some of the dieting that we have done, the wife and I, that depending upon how you prepare your foods, on how drastically it changes the food and the vitamins and the carbs and all that stuff in it, literally, the vegetables and stuff. And that blew me away when I learned that. So it's something else you need to educate yourself on, is some of the ways of preparing it. Look up the Burton stove. You've heard me talk about it. And Burton, Burton. It's a little 12-volt stove. Gets up to 300 or so degrees. You can cook meats and stuff in it. And when I was doing it, I cooked quite a few chicken breasts, different little steaks, porks, hamburgers, So it's called the lunchbox cooker. So consider that and what vegetables you would have with it. Now this is leading towards two things: saving you some money and helping you to eat better. Those are very important and very hard to do out here. Now also, you need to start doing some kind of exercise. When I got into trucking, we didn't have all this modern stuff, and we didn't really have all the concerns. When you got into trucking, you went trucking. You knocked out the miles. You was climbing all over. We lumped loads. You hardly do that anymore. We did get some of our exercise, But the main thing was go, driver, go, 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 go. So, and you don't realize it sneaks up on you. The weight, the getting out of shape, the whole bit. Before I knew it, I had 10 years out here and I was starting to put on some weight. Before I knew it, I had 15 years and I'm starting to ache and pay. Before I knew it, I had 20 years out here and I was obese, starting to worry about passing my physical. Now I've got over 25 years. My knees are shot out. I'm 287 pounds. I have to worry about my physical all the time. You don't have to. If you'll learn up front, learn from my mistakes and those of my age, those of my era, learn from our mistakes. Start an exercise program. I know from back in my military days, I'm old jarhead, and I used to stay in shape pretty good. And I know if you exercise and you miss a day or so of it, your body craves it. You want to get yourself so that you're in that mode to crave it, because it's real easy to forget it, to blow it off. It's real easy to get into that get up, piss on the tire, and take off is what we used to call it. So you don't want to allow that to start happening to you. You want to beat that. So the driving the truck and all that stuff out here, that's not a problem. You won't have a problem with that if you've got any common sense at all. What you'll have trouble with is actually making a dollar, because it's so expensive out here. And these companies don't pay you rookies a whole lot. Hell, they don't pay us old hands that much. We got to fight for ours. So you need to save what dollar you can. And while you're in the process of saving that dollar, see if you can eat a little healthier. And for those that's on the vitamins and all that, vitamins can be good, but you need to research what vitamins you are taking. If they're the old hard capsules that really smell like medicine, those, your body don't process those. They send them straight on out the back door. So you might want to research what vitamins you're taking and how you're taking it. You might be wasting money and just fooling yourself that you're getting any kind of vitamins. But that's the Papa Joe spill on it. I hope you think real hard about it. If you're already into the trucking, think about it. Are you exercising? Are you trying to eat right? Or are you doing that 2 for $3 hot dog? I gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. That's how the company wants you thinking. That's how they'll push you to thinking. But then when you get old and burn out like myself, they'll try to shove you on out the door, and they're going to hire somebody else that's gullible that they can burn out. Remember, you're only a number to these companies, and I don't care how good the company is. This company right here, I'm only a number to them. You know, they can replace me fairly easy. Of course, they're going to tell you how it's all about family and all this stuff. It's about their family, not yours. And you can be replaced real easy. So don't let them use you up, burn you out, and send you down the road. There's a story I tell. When I was a rookie, I only had about 3 years out here, maybe 4. And buddy, I'd been tearing them roads up. Outlaw outfit out of Missouri, a true chicken outfit, and I'd done racked up so many tickets. And the owner of the company, his nickname was Pumpkin. I was 1 ticket away from losing my license, and I had 3 babies at the house at the time. And I asked him, I said, all right, I said, Pumpkin, 1 more ticket and I lose my license. You gonna teach me how to dispatch or something? What we gonna do here? No, Joe, you can go flip hamburgers till you get your license back, and then come on back, we'll do it all over again. Really? That was an eye-opener for me. This is one of them guys that'll push you. I mean, triple-digit trucks, You know, didn't have to worry about logbooks. You know, we did our logbooks, but in the office, we didn't have to worry about them. The whole routine, that just didn't set well with me. You know, I went over 4 years before I got another ticket. About 6 months down the road after that conversation, he's asking me about my driving. Damn, Joe, you kind of fall back on your miles. What's up? You okay? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. I said, I don't want to flip hamburgers for a living. He got the message. Well, remember, folks, they'll use you up, then tell you go flip hamburgers. They don't care about you. You're just part of the equipment. You're part of the, you're a necessary evil. Period. So, now you might find a couple mom and pops that are a little bit different. But the majority of them, and I'm starting to think that way about this one to a degree, you're just necessary evil. And with the way this computerized truck is, I'm not sure that it's too many more years down the road that we're not even necessary. I got a feeling before I'm dead, we'll see these trucks going down the road by themselves. No human needed. Till they get to one end or the other. Then there'll probably have to be a human jump up in here to negotiate around town to make the deliveries and bring it back out to the interstate and hit the restart. And it'll take off to the west coast by itself. We're not that far away. All right, folks, I am in Holbrook, Arizona. I'm going to go into Popeyes here and get me some red beans and rice and dirty rice. I'm not that crazy about their chicken. Their dirty rice ain't too bad. All right, I hope this helped you out. Y'all have a good day. Remember, God loves you and so do I. Bye.